She spent 4 years being the wife who never complained, but then she found out her husband had been hiding another woman and $800,000 from her. The next day, she did something that destroyed his entire family. The second her finger touched her husband's phone, a new message popped up. "Baby, I miss you so much. I already booked a room for us." She froze. They'd been married 4 years. Their daughter was already 3, but she never even seen a marriage certificate. Every time she asked him to register the marriage, he always had an excuse. Now she finally knew why. There was another woman. Back then, she ignored her parents' objections, quit her job, and followed him back to his hometown. She thought she was giving up everything for love. He always told her, "Making it in the city is tough. I only clear about $1,000 a month after taxes. I send half of it back home every month." She believed him. For 4 years, she cooked, cleaned, and raised their daughter. Basically a free wife, until that night, when she accidentally saw his bank records. In 4 years, he made over $200,000 after taxes. He bought his mistress expensive phones, and sent her money over and over, while his own wife wanted a winter coat last year, but hesitated 3 months because she couldn't afford it. She didn't confront him. She quietly put the phone back. Then she sat by the bed, looking at the man she slept next to for 4 years, and suddenly, he felt like a stranger. Next morning at breakfast, his mom started complaining again. She said the neighbor's wife had a huge gold bracelet, but she had nothing. It made her son look bad. The woman just smiled and played along. She said she wanted one too, but she just wasn't lucky enough. Her husband sat there eating, didn't even look up. A few days later, he told her he was heading back to the city for work. She casually said, "Then I'll take our daughter and go with you." His chopstick stopped. Then he quickly said, "School in the city is too expensive. Why don't we buy a house here instead? Let our daughter study here." That night, she acted different for the first time. She got close to him and started complimenting him. The more she praised him, the prouder he got. He even admitted, "I actually have $80,000 saved up in secret." She acted all surprised right away. "Really? You sure you're not just bragging?" He got pissed, and right then he transferred the money to prove it. The second the $80,000 hit, she grabbed her stomach. "I don't feel well." Then she pushed his face away when he leaned in. The next day, she came home with a house contract and asked him to sign it. He was too busy packing for the city. He didn't even read it. Just flipped to the last page and signed. Not long after, his mom blocked the doorway. She demanded she transfer the $80,000 to her account. Said young people can't manage money. Her husband told her to hand it over too. She said calmly, "The bank has a transfer limit. I can do it." He suggested going to the bank, but she said, "Fine, as long as you buy me some gold jewelry first. Otherwise it embarrass you as my husband. Let's go to town today." She already figured it all out. It was the weekend. The bank would process big transfers. At the jewelry store, he told her to pay with the $80,000. Same answer, transfer limit. In the end, he had no choice but to pay himself. He dropped $200,000 on gold jewelry and even bought her a new phone. But when they got home, the whole house was already falling apart. His younger brother's wedding got cancelled. The bride's family wanted a house in the city, and the first person his mom thought of was the $80,000 in her account. His sister, who married far away, rushed back too. She demanded a share of the house. In the living room, the siblings argued till their faces turned red. They started pushing each other, then it turned into a full fight. No one even noticed when she quietly left. She walked into her mother-in-law's room, and from under the blankets, she found her daughter's household registration book. This was the most important step in her plan. She picked up her sleeping daughter, put the documents and gold jewelry in her bag, then quietly closed the door. The shouting in the yard kept going, but she never looked back. At that moment, her husband was celebrating with his mistress in the city. He had no idea. The $80,000 he'd hidden for 10 years was gone. He had no idea. The woman he thought would always wait for him had already taken their daughter and walked away from the place that kept her trapped for 4 years. And this was only the beginning of his downfall.